Greetings, dear ones. Everything is about your belief system. We keep on saying that this works and that doesn't work, and that works and this doesn't work. So we impose our own beliefs on others, saying that this is the only thing that will work and that doesn't work. Nothing of that sort. Everything is based on your belief system. That is why all the paths, all the religions, all the methods, all the techniques, everything works until you believe in it. The moment you don't believe in it, it will not work. So that just shows mind as a very powerful instrument to manifest. Mind is a very, very powerful instrument that will manifest anything and everything for you. And what will it manifest? What you strongly and deeply to the core believe in. You believe in a certain deity that will bring you everything. You don't believe in that deity, it will not work for you. You believe in a certain path, it will work for you. You don't believe, it will never work for you. You believe in a certain method and do it, it will work wonders for you. You don't believe in a method and do it even all your life, it is not going to work. So what does this show? This shows extremely that everything is based on your belief systems. So there is nothing that is right or wrong. So when people convince each other that, this is the only way and, you are doing wrong, or somebody says you are doing right, I am doing wrong, all this is inconsiderate. Anyways, it's not going to work in that manner. So what I always say is, you follow your heart, you follow that which is coming very naturally and spontaneous to you, because naturally you are going to have a very good and powerful belief system already in that, because it's coming very naturally from you. But if you don't follow that and you adhere to something from outside just because somebody else's belief is working, it's not going to work for you. It will simply not work. So what works for somebody else is not going to work for you if you do not have heart and soul in it. As simple as that. So what I'm trying to say is, have heart and soul in whatever you do, or do where your heart and soul is, what your heart and soul adheres to. And the last thing, whatever you do, whichever belief system, whatever systems you follow, in the end, if it is on the path to liberation, everything has to be shed. Because then this belief also becomes your bondage. All the beliefs are bondage. And the whole idea towards liberation is to clear out or drop all the bondages. And in that, the belief systems also come. So the system that takes you to a certain level, whichever system that is, has to be dropped in the end. This has to be understood very clearly. Otherwise, it is superstition. For example, I am talking to you, and if you relate to this and you are following a certain way or whatever I am suggesting, this is good, it will take you to a certain level. But after a certain level, this also has to be dropped. Even I have to be dropped after a certain stage. So these are all just your support systems, you can call. Please understand this very, very clearly. This is a fundamental. The support system also has to be dropped. It's like you are taking a ladder and you are climbing. Like if you are going to climb on that height, on that first pavement that you are seeing there, that first slab. You put a ladder and you climb there. As soon as you reach there, the ladder has to be thrown. The ladder is of no use, because ladder is only needed if you are going to come down. Makes sense, right? So if you do not want to come back and you want to keep ascending and going up, you will need multiple ladders to go for multiple the slabs. But all have to be eventually dropped in the end. That's how it all goes. That is what is meant by being completely empty. So there is no point arguing or debating or fighting amongst each other, quarreling. Whenever I look at such things, it's very funny to me, because the fundamentals have not been understood. There is no point in all that. So just do what your heart and soul deeply calls into, resonates to, because that is where your soul calling is coming from. That is what you have been doing for many janmas. That is why a certain way appeals to you very much more than any other way. But if you don't follow your heart and if you cling on to something else, it is anyways not going to work, because you will see that there will be no interest, or you will be doing half-heartedly, or it's like a dead body trying to do something to just keep itself alive. Hope this makes sense to you. And yes, another message that I put yesterday was the impatience. There is nothing to be so impatient about. The more you get impatient about something, the more stubborn you are subconsciously, because you don't want to accept things the way they are. You want to change things on and often according to your will, according to what suits you, according to what's best for you, and you have no consideration to anything else in life, and that is actually an insult to the creation, because everything is in divine order. I have mentioned this many times. Even in the chaos there is a divine order. So if you see that, you will know that everything is perfect in its own way. Even my own imperfect situations are in some way perfect in the divine order. If you understand that, you will sink into something called surrender, or something called going with the flow. And when you go in the flow, everything starts falling into place. Actually, you are supporting yourself when you go with the flow, because you automatically align with the present. And when you are in the present, you are in acceptance with wherever you are, whatever is happening in your life. Everything is fine. Even if things are not going your way, it's fine. And there is no need to hurry about anything. There is nowhere to go actually. You are fully focused on the journey where you are, and you are nothing to do with the destination. Destination is hoax. Destination is hallucination. It's just a made up stuff by the mind. There is actually no destination. The real destination is only where you are right now. So if you don't enjoy and be in the moment where you are, and be completely content with where you are, you will never arrive, because every now and then, every step you take, there will be discontentment, because life and mind is always luring for something better. The grass is always greener on the other side. It doesn't really work that way, dear ones. So just contemplate very deeply on what I said. These are ultimate truths. I don't know, I'm actually traveling, but this came very, 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 very strong to me. That's why in this noise I had to make this video. Hope this appeals to you and makes sense. Much divine love and light to all of you. Stay blessed. I'll do some very beautiful transmission of the live sessions, brief ones from Tiruvannamalai. Take care and stay blessed. Have a much delightful life. May we all evolve. May we all be free. Bye.